about this for a very long time, but so many things kept on interrupting us, like when we had to talk about the virginity challenge and how to propose of a thing, and there were so many wahala, you understand what I mean? But today I finally made up my mind, because you know the traffic is less now, so I've made up my mind to talk about it. Anyway, thank you very much for joining us. This is your girl Sylvia Gabriel. Before I go into the cocoa of today, I think what brought me, could you give me 5 seconds? I want to show you something. Just 5 seconds. Alright, beautiful people, I am back. Okay, thank you very much for watching that. I hope you like it. Like, if you like it, you can just don't bother. I know you like it. Let me just tell you what brought me today, like seriously. But before I do that, let me just do the normal set. You know what I mean? For all those who are joining us for the first time, big thank you. For those who have been watching my videos for a while now, big thank you. You guys are amazing. You sure whenever I sleep and think of you people, I feel like throwing a party. You understand what I mean? You guys are amazing, no doubt. You are very, very amazing. Alright, if you're just joining us for the first time, please like, share and subscribe. That's the only rule. You know what I mean? Help your girls market, you know. Alright, so have you ever wondered why some people think that all men are the same, all women are the same? So I didn't really want to talk about this, but this issue came up before the other time and the other time and the other time. So very recently somebody approached me and was like, so Gabriel, just tell me the truth. Do you think all men are the same or all women are the same and all of that? You understand? So I was just looking at the person, I was like, okay, why should I think all genders are the same? Like all women are the same, all men are the same. And you know what? The problem is that most people bring this up in the negative side. For instance, let me ask you a very simple question. If I told you, the guy I'm in a relationship with now, the guy is so handsome, he's so sweet, he does everything good, he's a nice person, in fact, he's a perfect guy, what would you tell me? Sure, you would tell me, hey, Nne, you are very lucky, you hold him very well, don't let anybody snatch him from you. But if I tell you, the guy I'm in a relationship with, he's a cheat, he used to beat me, this and that, what will you tell me? Don't mind him, yeah? You see that you leave him or you stay, because the truth is all men are the same. Why does this statement always come on a negative side? That is my problem. Why didn't you tell me the first time that all men are the same? When I told you that my boyfriend is kind-hearted, loving, special, why didn't you tell me all men are the same? Why does when I have to say a negative thing that everybody has to say, okay, don't worry, all men are the same, or all women are the same? Now, seriously, personally, I don't agree with that, right? I don't agree with that. No two human beings are the same. No, I don't agree with that. I understand people make mistakes. I understand some people still live with archaic mindsets and all of that, but that's not a good reason to say all people, all gender are the same. Some people even go as far as saying, all the girls from Igbo, they like money, all the Igbo girls, they like money, Yoruba guys are this, the other ones are lazy, even this tribe like to do the thing. You know what I mean? I didn't say it. You understand? And I'm like, most people that say that are either myopic or they have mindset issue. Because the truth is, some people claim they know. You tell, Sylvia, you don't know how many Igbo girls I've met. And I'm like, talk to me. How many? Just arrange it. How many? If you tell me 1,000, it's still not good enough, because we are more than 1,000. If you tell me 1,000,000, it's still not good enough. You've not met every single Igbo lady. So because you have not, you have no right to say all Igbo ladies are like this or are like that. You understand what I mean? Anyway, because of the negative stories that have been flying up and down about marriage, about relationship and all of that, most people have brought down the standard. Like, I was talking to some of my friends, not really my friends, we just met and we're talking. So I told them that I have plans of working when I get married. Like working, I mean it. I've never supported the idea of staying at home and all of that. I'm not saying those women who stay at home and take care of kids are lazy. I didn't say that one. It was just a gift thing. I don't think I'm gifted like that, you understand? I really like my hand touching money, having my own money, you understand? So that's just it. So when I was talking to them, they were like, who will now stay at home and take care of your children and all of that? I was like, when I have children and if the thing becomes too much, we will get a maid now, we'll get a helper, somebody to assist us and all. And they almost beat me up that day. They were like, you want to bring in somebody that will snatch your husband and all of that? I was like, point of correction, no, sorry, point of action. Don't tell me that. See, you don't understand. And most people have this as a problem, that all men are after sex. So I'm going to work and kill myself because if I bring a maid, the maid will take my husband. I don't understand it. Now, I understand that those things happen, right? I understand that things like that happen. But that is not enough reason to just put it like a benchmark that whenever you bring a maid, the maid have the license of taking your husband. I know maids have been maltreated and be treated wrongly because of this mindset thing. They have not done anything yet, but because the madam of the house has that mindset that they will soon do it. So she begins to treat them bad. In fact, begins to watch them, begin to make them feel like they are less human beings and all of that. It doesn't really work like that. In fact, because of this particular edition, I met so many people. I talked to a whole lot of people. Like, yeah, I have bad news and good news, but I'm going to keep the bad news aside. Let's talk about the good news. Seriously, I met a whole lot of people. I talked to a whole lot of people. And do you know what? I never knew amazing people like this are. Okay, I knew they exist, but I didn't have the opportunity of meeting many of them. No, seriously, so many of them. For instance, I met a man that said, since the first day, in fact, he was with his lady, so the lady confirmed it. Since the first day he proposed to that lady, that okay, they have been friends for a while, you know, the normal way, now the normal routine. So after a while, he now told her plainly, okay, I want us to go into a relationship, so we'll get married and all of that. He said the day he was talking to her, they were talking things out. Okay, let's move this into an ideal relationship, courtship and all of that. The lady was she was actually listening to him. They were having their normal conversation. Then somebody sent her a text, and he said he saw the expression on her face. So I was asking her, I was not joking with her, okay, that's an alert. She said no, that it's just her friend that sent her a text. So he asked her, he said, oh, you like text messages? And he said yes. So he said that from that very morning till as of the day we spoke, that he had never defaulted in sending her a text every morning. Just imagine you sleeping on the same bed with a man and you are waking up to see a text message from that same man. Did he send it in the dream? I told you there are good people. Don't let anybody bring down your standards and tell you, don't worry, all men are the same, just pick one of them. No. They're very good people. Seriously, I spent nine days with a couple. These people are amazing. In short, in that house, I felt like, in fact, I had to re-pray again because it just dawned on me that all my prayers, I don't think they were aligning. I had to re-pray again. You understand what I mean? Do you know this couple wake up as early as possible, and they have been married for like 5 years, I guess. They don't have a child yet, and the man said it plainly that nobody should ask his wife any question. That if you have a question about childbirth, you should go and ask God. That for him, it's God that gives children. Did you just hear that statement? As in, these were his direct words. I've seen couples, the man sending the wife out because she doesn't have a child, like it's her fault. So don't let anybody make you feel like, okay, I have to bring down my standards, I have to just pick out one out of the multitude and all of that. All men are not the same. They are good people. So when he said that, that was not all. In fact, when the man left, I had to talk to the wife. I really had to talk to her because I didn't just... it took me time to believe all the stories they were telling me. In fact, the neighbors had to contribute, and Sylvia Gabriel, this couple are the best. In short, we've not seen any lovebirds like this one. Then we both wake up in the morning to carry paint buckets, walk down the streets to fetch water. Of course, they said their water in the house had problem for a while, like the period I was there, so they had to go down to fetch water. In fact, I had to join them. And the man told me that the reason he's doing this is not because the wife said if you don't do it, I'll beat you, or vice versa. The truth is that the period they walk from the house to the tap, that a lot of conversation takes place in between. That's the conversation he cannot miss. I'm like, Jesus. I've seen women who walk their ass out, and the men just sit down and watch television and still call the women lazy people. I've seen couples like that. So don't let anybody tell you the life is only one-sided. You can actually dream, hope, and believe that God will give you the perfect person you've ever thought of. Yeah, it's true. It happens. Of course. So, in fact, on one occasion, I saw this man in the kitchen when I woke up around 6. It was on a Saturday. I saw him in the kitchen. So we were greeting. I was just joking with him. I said, okay, so what are you making for us this morning? He said, who is us? This food is for he and his wife. That if I'm hungry, I should go and make something else. Do you know, it took me a while. I was like, through this, there are good people. There are good women. There are good men. There are people who work together in their marriage. There are people who work as a team to promote their marriage, to make sure that the marriage does not break. You understand? So even if you come up from the home where it's only one person suffering and trying to make everybody else happy, still don't believe that that's the way it's supposed to be. No, fight it. As a mindset problem, fight it until you've taught yourself that good people exist. And it's the truth. Good people actually exist. from a very wonderful family where the couples are behaving like even closer than siblings. You don't know what I mean. In fact, when my mom was going to school, there was a particular program she was running and all of that. She was going to school at that point. My dad used to call her. In fact, almost every day she attends classes because the school is actually far from where we stay and all of that. He will call her and say, okay, have you people closed from lectures? When are you closing? Give me 1 hour before you close. Tell me, I've been 1 hour, notify me 1 hour before you close so I can come and pick you. In fact, her friends in school, according to her, she will tell you that her friends in school, most of them will say, I wish I'm marrying this kind of a man. Then my own husband, once I go home that night, I will start cooking. Now, that doesn't make the husband a bad person. It's just a mindset problem anyway. So don't, because you are from that kind of a family, does not mean that you cannot get the opposite. Dream about it, pray about it, talk about it. Don't let anybody talk you down in your dreams, especially for the person you want to spend the rest of your life with, because to agree that there are good people and there are very bad people. Now, I've studied before in one of my episodes on how to get a good person, or how to get into a relationship with a good person, how to find a good person and all of that. And there are just 3 basic steps. Number 1, believe they exist. Number 2, be a good person yourself. And number 3, pray for them. They'll come your way. The Bible says whatever we want, that we will get if we ask the correct way. So if I pray and say, God, I just want a good man, I want a sincere man, a loving man, why won't I get it? I just prayed and I have to receive it. You know what I mean? Don't let anybody talk you down. Don't let anybody tell you, oh, Gabriel, they are just dreaming, or there is no man like that. So don't let anybody make you feel like all men are like this, all men are like that, all people from this tribe are like this, all people from that tribe are like that. No, it doesn't work. It doesn't hold water. All right, we've come to the end of this one. For those who think I talk too fast, I'm sorry, it's just the way I talk. Okay, thank you very much for joining us, and please like, subscribe, share, and see you next week. It is